I'm one of those people that have been affected by what God has done in my life. And I remember as a young man thinking to myself, I'd like to do something for God, but, I want to play basketball, but the problem was I didn't grow very tall. But it's not just with myself. I'm sure you may know I have a wife and 12 children, and they're part of the program as well. But we get to go around and do what we call a spectacular basketball show, and it's where we use basketball as a platform to reach people with a message of hope, and the hope that we reach them with is the message of Jesus Christ. But one thing I can do, I can spin a ball. And I gave that to Jesus, and for the last 20 years I've circled the globe spinning basketballs for the Lord. So it's been an honor. But I think what makes Fort Bluff Camp so special is not the scenery or not the things that you can do, but it's the people behind it. And I've known these guys for years and years, and when you meet somebody that is on the same page and who challenges you spiritually, in your own walk, those are the type of people I like to hang around. So I like to hang around people that are going somewhere with their life, and I can see that Fort Bluff Camp is going somewhere with this whole organization, this whole program.
National Tournament Basketball. In our next division, the elite division of boys basketball, Tennessee Preparatory Academy of Memphis, Tennessee will be facing Faith Baptist Academy of Ludowici, Georgia. Before we meet the starting lineups for both teams, we'd like to invite everyone to please stand for opening prayer. Our Heavenly Father, this afternoon we thank you for the opportunity to be a part of this National Tournament Championship game. We thank you for providing the facilities and staff here at the NACA to host these tournaments. And we thank you for both teams that are here to participate in this championship contest. We thank you for the seasons that they have enjoyed, and I'm sure a good deal of challenges and problems along the way, but you've brought them this far, and I thank you for them and their coaches and all their fans and families that have supported them. So as we go into this championship game, Lord, I pray that your Holy Spirit would direct each one of us no matter what part we have in the contest. And we pray for your protection for the young men that will be on the court and playing this game. We pray that you would help us each one be thankful and mindful of the fact that you have given each one of them the ability to play basketball at this level. And we thank you for allowing us each one to be a part of this contest. We thank you for the blood of Jesus Christ, and we pray through his name. Amen. Thank you. Please be seated. And now let's meet the starting lineup for Tennessee Preparatory Academy. Number 1 is Taj Eddy. Number 13, Jordan Giles. Number 14, Isaiah Broussard. Number 25 is Mark Crawford. And 35, Shandon Goldman. And now let's greet the starting lineup for Faith Baptist Academy. Number 5, Aquan Holmes. Number 11 is Isaac Neal. 14, Trey Bates. Number 20, Arnaud Epeli. And number 45, Yvonne Rodriguez. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the Divisional National Championship.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into our Boys Elite Division Championship between Tennessee Prep and Faith Baptist. Starters for Faith Baptist will be Trey Bates along with Arnaud Epeli, Aquan Holmes, Isaac Neal, and Yvonne Rodriguez. Faith will be in those light blue uniforms going right to left. For Tennessee Prep, they will start Taj Eddy, Jordan Giles, Isaiah Broussard, Mark Crawford, and Shannon Goldman. And they'll be wearing those white uniforms going left to right. Opening tap, played ahead to Isaiah Broussard, and we are underway here in this Elite Championship.
Here we go, John. This one should be exciting.
A lot of basketball talent out there on the floor, and a triple from Isaiah Broussard.
They wasted no time striking first blood.
And it's a 3-0 lead for Tennessee Prep. Down the lane, that floater won't go off the glass from Holmes, and back the other way comes Tennessee Prep. Now front, that jumper won't go. Now Faith Baptist on the run. And that shot blocked. And on the left wing along 3, no good from Isaac Neal. And back up with it, Taj Eddy for 3, and that banks in.
Bank is open, John.
I guess so. It should be 6-0. I don't know what's going on with the scoreboard, but it is 6-0. And down the lane, won't go. Rebound, put back up, no. And a whistle and a foul We got 2 shots coming up here. I think they finally got that scoreboard fixed. Free throw here is good, and Quan Holmes will get another one coming, but I don't even know if we really got the foul called over there yet. It is the first team foul on Tennessee Prep. So the foul was on Mark Crawford. That's his first. I'm not really sure what the difficulty here is. They made 2 threes, and then we got a free throw. It should be 6-1. It says 6-1, so
I don't know if they're trying to sort out some
maybe there's numbers
names on the
different?
roster, maybe, so they assign that foul to the right player.
I think it might just be names and numbers matching up over there. I'm not particularly sure, but free throw coming up here from Quan Holmes, and that rims off. So 1 out of 2, 6-1 lead for Tennessee Prep here. Giles needs it middle of the floor. Now baseline 3 ball. That's off the mark from Taj Eddy. Back to Taj in the corner. And that pass goes into the backcourt. And it will be Faith Baptist basketball here. So the Crusaders to play it in. 3 ball in the corner. That's way off the mark. And back out on the run. They come out.
Oh, there it is.
Underneath to Mark Crawford. Good pass from Taj Eddy. A little flip up, and Crawford finishes. And it's 8-1. Up on the wing now. Crusaders work on the offensive end. 3 ball in the corner. That's way off the mark. And Tennessee Prep back up with it. Eddy with a good pass into the post. Spin, firing, and missing that is Jordan Giles. Coming out of there with it is Isaac Neal. Launches it ahead. Now pass down the lane. Layup missed. Rebound tip back out front to the free throw line. And that shot is good by Trey Bates. And that's 8-3. Down to 5:15 to go in the quarter. And we got a whistle and an offensive foul. So Jordan Giles picks up his second foul. That'll be team third. And now Faith Baptist will come in. I was going to say, I was starting to look at this, and I don't remember him getting another foul. Maybe I was wrong, but that's what the PA announcer said, so I'll go ahead and change it back to 1. And out front with it is Thomas. He gets a step in, and Jalen Thomas gets the bucket. 8-5. It gets loose. Now picked up back to the near side for Taj Eddy. Taj out front. Off to Romani Hansen. Eddy for 3. That won't go. The rebound underneath. And now taking that away is Isaac Neal. And taken right out of his hands by Filip Vukmirovic. And he will head to the free throw line. Foul is on Trey Bates. That will be his first, team first. Has Vukmirovic to the free throw line. First one is off the mark, and Philippe will have another one coming. And the second free throw is no good. Misses a pair, but it's tracked down on the wing by Tennessee Prep. In the post, Giles turns and scores. Good, strong first step from Jordan Giles. 10-5 is the lead now for Tennessee Prep. Crusaders bring it up now. On the wing is Thomas. He'll fire along two. That's no good. And then the rebound by Romani Hansen. That's deflected out of bounds. It will stay Tennessee basketball. Taj Eddy out front. Hands it off to Hansen. Now we got to go right side. We have a timeout to Tennessee Prep. It is a full timeout. 3:34 to go opening quarter. 10-5 the lead for Tennessee Prep. Take a break. Back with more of this Elite Division Championship in a moment. You're watching the NACA. In the paint. That one won't go for Romani Hansen. And back up with it. Come the Crusaders. We have a reach-in foul out front on Filip Vukmirovic. That will be his first, team third. And as Isaac Neal will play it in. In the backcourt for Jalen Thomas. Good post feed on the inside. We got a whistle and a travel on David Kolkowski.
John, tell us a little bit about these two teams here. I know we have players with there's a lot of players with offers out there on the court, probably more than not.
Well, I mean, for what I know, Faith Baptist on their information sheet that they gave us is that three is off the mark, and now out on the run. The layup no good by Jalen Thomas, but he will head to the free throw line. Let's see who this foul is on. I think it's on Filip Vukmirovic. That's his second, team fourth. But from what this says, Faith Baptist has all 11 players on their roster currently have college basketball offers at some level, which is pretty impressive. And I know for Tennessee Prep, there's 5 or 6, and we'll go kind of through those as we see them throughout this game, but 5 or 6 that already have multiple Division I offers, as a pair of made free throws there, and in for Faith comes Mukhtar Ibrahim. 6'8" forward. And again, elite is a little different. It's postgraduate basketball. So these are guys that are no longer in school, but playing an extra year or two of basketball. That's a nice move on the inside. And Jamar Joseph with the layup, and it's 12-7. So a lot of times they're working on ways to get into college and keeping their basketball skills alive. We'll whistle and a foul down low as Rob Steele picks up his first, team 5th. And to the free throw line for the Crusaders goes Mukhtar Ibrahim. Mukhtar's free throw is short. And the second one off the mark. And Tennessee Prep at the front court. Eddie with it out front. The hold there. Now Taj down to 2 minutes to go in the quarter. 12-7 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. There's a nice little spin move into the lane and the floater good by Romani Hansen. It's 14-7. No crossover. Runner along the baseline is good. That's a pretty move from Isaac Neal. 14-9. In front it comes. 3-ball. Good. Triple for Rob Steele.
I believe that was an NBA 3, John.
17-9. Now on the wing, 3-ball. That's good.
Answer back.
And the triple from Jalen Thomas. Makes it now 17-12. Aldair. Back out front to Eddie. Taj trying to dump it down low. Hansen back to the middle. 16-footer won't go. Romani Hansen with the board. And then he's fouled down low by Isaac Neal. That's his first, team second. Actually, it's on Tavist Mobley instead of Isaac Neal. The first on Mobley. And to the free throw line goes Romani Hansen. First one is no good. Romani currently is listed as having 5 different Division I offers, so he's gotten looks from a bunch of different colleges around the country.
Highly sought after.
He's from the U.S. Virgin Islands. And the second free throw rattles around and in. Under a minute to go now in the quarter. Back the other way comes Faith. 3-ball rattles off, and we got a whistle and a foul underneath. So the foul is on Faith's Mukhtar Ibrahim. His first, team third. And Tennessee Prep to walk it up here. Taj Eddie into the front court. Swings it right side. 3-ball. That's good again. Another triple for Rob Steele. Yes. Second 3. It's 21-12.
He likes that spot. I think his feet were in the same place.
Out front down the lane. Nice move, but the layup missed down low by Jalen Thomas. Back to the way comes Tennessee Prep down the lane. Wow, that was a tough shot, and it almost fell. And back the other way comes Jalen Thomas on the run. Down the lane, he floats it up and in. And that'll do it for the quarter. So at the end of one, 21-13 is, make that 21-14, the lead for Tennessee Prep over Faith. Take a break. We'll come back with quarter number 2 of this Elite Division Championship in a moment. You're watching the NACA. So Aquan Holmes starting things off for Faith here in quarter number 2. Thomas for 3. That's off the mark. The rebound tipped and controlled underneath. And we got a whistle and a foul down low. So the foul on Faith's. It's on Trey Bates. That's his second foul, team 4th. Back the other way, good pass to the free throw line. Now they skip it out. 3 ball in the corner, that's good. Triple for Shandon Goldman.
That's the big boy, John.
That's
the big boy.
That it is. Underneath it goes. Little turnaround, that won't go, and Goldman with the board. I'll talk more about him in a minute. He's got an interesting story. 24-14, Goldman way out front. Gives it back off to Carlos Adair. Goldman for 3. No, and that's an interesting board as we end up with bodies on top of each other. Isaiah Boussard with his first foul and team 6th. Out front 3 ball, that won't go. And the rebound down low to Boussard. So bring it up. Skips it out, 3 ball, that won't go from Adair. And now back the other way on the run. Comes Faith, little floater along the baseline is good by David Kolkowski. 24-16, and there's a turnover. Kolkowski ends up with it. Back the other way comes Thomas. Skips it out.
Good ball movement.
Out front, Holmes. Kolkowski down the lane. Kicks it out, 3 ball in the corner. Good. Triple for Jalen Thomas, and we have a timeout to Tennessee Prep. 24-19 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. 32nd timeout. Speaking of Shandon Goldman, he was 5'11" at one point. Grew from 5'11" to 6'8" in 1 year. And he's currently, it says, 6'10". So I don't know how long ago he went from 5'11" to 6'8", but he didn't stop growing at 6'8" because he's now 6'10". It's a rather large individual and can still shoot it from the outside.
That's one of those young men that you in the school year with in the spring and come back in the fall and hardly recognize them.
So Taj Eddy will bring it up here under 6 minutes to go in the half. Eddy trying to work right side, double team there. They swing it back around. Giles down the lane, throws it up. That won't go. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it will stay with Tennessee Prep. Out front, 3 ball. That's short. And the rebound underneath. Faith out on the run. Down the lane. That shot blocked, but we got a whistle and a foul. So Aquan Holmes will head to the free throw line. Foul on Taj Eddy. That's his first. And team 7th. Free throw here is good from Aquan. Aquan originally from Houston, Texas. As he'll rattle in the second one. They got players from all over the country. Well, literally, I think only 2 of them are actually from Georgia. 24-21, the lead for Tennessee Prep. On the wing to Giles. Back off into the corner. Down the lane is Eddy. Now 3 ball won't go from Crawford. Out on the run comes Isaac Neal, and he has that blocked out of bounds by Mark Crawford. Nice return on defense by Mark. And it comes to Jamal Sanders. And we've got an illegal screen. A foul on Faith's David Kolkowski. That's his first, team fifth. So they had to stop play here a little bit and reset the clock to 4:49. And it comes to Eddie. Taj will bring it up here. Double teamed out front. Kicks it on the wing. Giles down the lane. Missed the layup. And we got a whistle and a foul on the inside as Taj Eddie went over the top. That'll be his second foul. As Arnaud Ipali into the lineup for Faith. Arnaud, by the way, from France, checks into this lineup. No, and Arnaud will have to wait a second until after the free throw. So to the line goes David Golkowski. And the free throw is good. Golkowski will have another one coming. And the second free throw rims off. No good. Back the other way comes Tennessee Prep. 4:28 to go in the half. 24-22 is the lead for Prep here. And if it goes in the corner for Goldman. Try to swing it back across. Crawford. Out front to Giles. Giles works, goes up and under, dumps it back out. Eddie for three. Nope. And the rebound underneath. Giles back up and scores. Nice little fadeaway from Jordan Giles. Back the other way. The runner won't go from Isaac Neal. Goldman back into the front court. Trying to work right side. Back out front to Eddie. Oh, had to spin and fires it up while he's in the air. And back the other way now. Comes Saunders in the corner. Three ball, and that's short for Holmes. And it will be Faith basketball. A couple of substitutions back into the lineup, including Isaiah Broussard and Romani Hansen. Sanders looking to inbound, and that won't go for Aquan Holmes. Back the other way, that pass picked off by Isaac Neal. Back the other way is Thomas. Lost it, now picked up by Saunders. Down the line, Saunders throws it up, no. And the rebound to Romani Hansen. And Eddie will walk it up here. Giles with it. Back up to Eddie, under 3 minutes to go in the half. Taj down the lane, dumps it underneath. We got a whistle and a foul down low. So the foul is on Jalen Thomas. That'll be his first, team sixth. Free throw from Romani Hansen is good. He'll have another one coming. Again, Romani getting looks from a bunch of different Division I schools. He's got the size and the athletic ability to go with it, that's for sure. 28-22, the lead for Tennessee Prep. Down to 2:40 to go. Out front, Thomas. Step back from the free throw line. That's around and out. Now Taj Eddy back the other way. Off to Giles. Swings it across. Boissard back over on the near side. Eddy trying to give it up. That's deflected over on the near side. Knocked out of bounds. It will be Faith basketball here. 2:07 to go in the half. 28-22 is the lead for Tennessee. 3 ball in the corner. That's way off the mark. Back on the run it comes Tennessee. 3 ball in the corner. That won't go from Jamar Joseph. Loose ball on the floor. Now Faith back up into the front court. Underneath, little touch pass. And the lay-in for Isaac Neal. And we got a whistle and a timeout to Tennessee Prep. So referee thought somebody was calling for a timeout, but nobody did. So back to it we go. Eddy up into the front court here. Trying to work right side. Yeah. Foul on Jordan Giles on the offensive end. That's his second, team 10th. But will not be free throws because it's a player control foul. An offensive foul. And up it comes down the lane. That won't go. And back the other way comes Tennessee Prep. Boissard down the lane. He lost it and then kicked it out of bounds. And it will be Tennessee Prep basketball. 28-24. Prep leads it here as Filip Vukmirovic checks back into the lineup. Isaac Neal into the front court. And off now for Holmes. Holmes got a step down the lane, flips it up with the left hand. That won't go. It's knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Faith basketball again. 55 seconds to go in the half. Well, alley-oop, nobody was ready for it defensively. That was an easy bucket for Aquan Holmes. And it's 28-26, Tennessee Prep. Eddy off the right side. Pull-up jumper from 15 feet. That's good. Pretty shot from Taj Eddy. 30-26, the lead for Prep. As Faith will bring it back up. 30 seconds to go in the half. Top now. Thomas. Jalen Thomas gives it up. 3 ball. That won't go. For Tavis Mobley. And 15 seconds left. Taj Eddy lost it, then gets it back. Kicks it out. Vukmirovic with it. 6 seconds. 5. Taj Eddy. Little crossover on the wing. 3 ball. Good at the buzzer by Jordan Giles. His first 3 of the night. And it's a 33-26 lead.
It was an exclamation point right there to end the half for the Diplomats.
So Tennessee Prep up 7 at the half. First half scoring total. First of all, for Faith, 2 points for Trey Bates. 5 points for Aquan Holmes. He's 3 of 4 from the line. David Kolkowski with 3 points. He's 1 of 2 from the stripe. 4 points for Isaac Neal and Jalen Thomas. with 11 points, including 1 3. He's 2 of 2 from the line. Faith is 2 of 11 from three-point range. For Tennessee Prep, 2 for Jamar Joseph, 5 points for Taj Eddy, including a 3. Rob Steele has 6 in 2 3-point field goals. Jordan Giles with 7 points, including 1 3. Isaiah Broussard with 1 3-point field goal. 5 points for Romani Hansen. He's 3 of 4 from the line. Mark Crawford with 2, and Shandon Goldman with 1 3-point field goal. Tennessee Prep is 6 of 14 from three-point range. At the half, 33-26 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. Take a break, come back with the second half of this Boys Elite Division Championship in just a little bit. You're watching the NACA.
Take your pick. Randy. Randy has it. Here you go, John.
Educating students.
Educating students.
To become servants of Christ. Servants of Christ.
Para llegar a ser servidores de Cristo.
To make a difference in today's world.
faire une différence dans le monde d'aujourd'hui. Einen Unterschied in der heutigen Welt zu machen.
fazer uma diferença no mundo de hoje.
تغییر بدید دنیا را در این روزا.
Мы можем изменить сегодняшний мир.
Yeah, I didn't know if Dean would be doing anything. That's why I basically asked him to go. Because I knew Gary would come up here. Doesn't he cover community stuff? See, last year I did it during the school day, and I did it, and I took all those new inductees.
My name's Courtney Smith-Donnelly. I'm going to be teaching biology and science this fall. I'll also be your new cross-country coach this season.
Dad, she's right out of college, never coached before, and she doesn't know what she's doing.
We've got one goal this year. That's to win the state meet.
They say you deliberately had the girls run really slow in the race. Now, why would you do that?
Because that's the only way that they're going to get faster.
Shelby, go out with me this weekend.
My dad won't let me date yet.
He doesn't have to know.
Hey, did you hear about Savannah? She started smoking weed this summer.
A lot of girls smoke. The Bible doesn't say you can't.
The other girls all have families, and I don't. My parents divorced, and I don't get to see my dad.
I don't want to feel this way, but Anna is better than me at everything.
I just did what she said. Give me a break.
Where are the other girls?
They quit.
I don't know about this woman.
Neil Sims has already talked to the principal and the board.
You guys are gonna get killed next week.
I'm asking you to trust me and remember the goal. Make a fist like this. We're a team. Nobody on this team quits. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. Whether you eat or drink or run, whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. Okay, that's going to take the focus off self. It's going to put on the one it's supposed to be on, and that's the Lord. What do you guys say, 10:31?
10:31!
Start of half number 2, 33-26 is the lead for Tennessee Prep here in this Elite Division Championship. Got a whistle and I believe a travel out front is what they ended up calling. So up with it now. Comes Neal back up top of the key for Trey Bates, and we have a travel on that end of the floor. We'll go back over to Tennessee Prep.
If both these teams really want to pull it out, they got to cut down some of these mental mistakes. That's 2 possessions in a row where you had a traveling violation.
Yeah, kind of a rough start to the second half here. It was flowing pretty good toward the end of half number 1. Underneath, good look, and the layup on the inside to Shandon Goldman. 35-26, Tennessee Prep with the lead. Down to 7 minutes to go. Inside, the little floater is good. That's a pretty shot from David Kolkowski.
That lane was just massive for him to just go right through. No one even stepped up to cover that.
Taj Eddy on the near side. Tried to go inside, and it was eventually taken away. So back up with it comes Isaac Neal. Good look underneath. And the layup by Trey Bates. Boy, that was a nice pass. 35-30, the lead for Tennessee Prep. Back to the free throw line. They kick it out on the wing. Now baseline 3 ball is good. Boy, that was a wide open dribble for Shandon Goldman. And it's 38-30. Lead now for Tennessee Prep. 3 ball on the other wing. That rattles in and out for David Kolkowski. Back the other way. Giles on the wing. Tried to spin it back to the corner. 3 ball there is way off the mark by Taj Eddy, but we have a whistle and a foul on the floor. And that foul on Ivan Rodriguez. His first, team first this half. And I think on the return pass there, somebody was still out of bounds. It might have been Mark Crawford who was still there while they tried to get the pass back to him. 5:50 to go in the third, 38-30, Tennessee Prep leads. Spinning away as Isaac Neal throws it up in the lane. That wouldn't go. Now collected. Back up with it is Broussard. Broussard down the lane, and we got a whistle and a kicking violation. So into the lineup for Tennessee Prep comes Romani Hansen. So Broussard to play it in. And he goes baseline to Giles. Trying to work there. Got to move. Wanted to spin away and lofted along the baseline. Back out to Goldman. He'll fire for 3. I thought it was going to get a friendly roll, but it didn't. And back the other way. Here comes Arnaud Eppley. Now down the lane, and the layup good by Trey Bates. He got there creatively and managed to finish 38-32. The lead for Tennessee Prep coming up on 5 minutes to go in the third.
3 of the 4 last baskets were at the rim.
Out front, Eddy for 3. That won't go. The rebound underneath, and then losing it was Romani Hansen. Off on the run. Boy, that's a nice controlled break by Kolkowski. It's 38-34, Tennessee Prep. Broussard up front. And that pass thrown away. It will be Faith basketball. Isaac Neal trying to work at the front court. Now, to whistle and a reach in on Isaiah Boissard. That is his second foul, team first this half on Tennessee Prep. So Neal into the front court. So run it back down to 4:19. 38-34 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. And it comes in the backcourt for Neal. He'll work it up here. Trying to go left side. Left it a little short, and the rebound underneath to Goldman. Almost traveled with it, but did manage to get it off. Giles spins, and that's got to be a travel, but they're going to count the bucket and the foul. Well, he got there by using 3 or 4 steps, but...
Yeah, I was going to say that was a pretty take, but he took an NBA walk there.
And they let it go. So Arnaud Eppley picks up his first foul. Team second. I mean, it was a pretty move, and he did finish. And Giles to the free throw line now. 40-34 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. Exactly 4 minutes to go in the third. And the free throw is good from Giles. Check out, and Filip Vukmirovic back into the lineup. A little bit of full court pressure here from Tennessee Prep. Good work to break that by Jalen Thomas. And then we got a 3-ball in the corner from David Kolkowski. Well, that gets it a little closer. 41-37. Hansen down the lane. His runner is good. Ronnie Hansen with the bucket. 43-37. And up with it is Thomas. Leaves it ahead for Bates. And we got a whistle and a foul on the wing. So that on Jamar Joseph. He'll pick up his first and team second. Mark Crawford back in for Tennessee Prep. Jalen Thomas plays it inside. Kolkowski's shot is blocked by Hansen, and then we have a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on Ivan Rodriguez. That's his second and team third on the Crusaders. Now Taj Eddy walking it up here. Hands it off to Crawford. Now in the corner, 3-ball. Good. Right down the well for Jamar Joseph. And it's 46-37. Down the lane. There's a foul. And to the free throw line goes Jalen Thomas as he got whacked by Romani Hansen. His first, team third. So Jalen Thomas to get a couple of shots here. First one, no good. And Jalen will have another one coming. As we mentioned, all 11 players on this Faith roster have college basketball offers at various levels. They average 12 threes a game and 103 points a game as the free throw off the mark. Of course, they do play longer time periods because they play 20-minute halves. So they get a few more minutes, but they're definitely under their average here today by quite a bit. Off it goes on the wing to Eddy. Taj backs it out. Now it goes down the lane. Bucket and the foul. Boy, that's a nice move by Taj Eddy. And the foul on Arnaud Eppley. His second, team fourth. And Taj Eddy to the line. So Taj, the Southeast Missouri State commit. He actually has 4 offers, but he has committed to Southeast Missouri State. Misses that free throw.
Intercepted.
And Romani Hansen into the front court. Down the lane, and he got cut off on trying to spin to the hoop. And the foul is on David Kolkowski. That's his second and team fifth. So Lamani Hansen's free throw is good. There'll be one more coming. 49-37. The lead for Tennessee Prep. Make it 50-37. Thomas up the court to Holmes, down the lane, and they'll lay it in. Nice take from Holmes. And we have a timeout to Faith, a 30-second timeout. 50-39 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. 2:19 they go in this third quarter. Well, just a reminder, we still have a lot more to come your way tonight. We've got the Girls Division I Championship tonight at 6:30. And then we've got the Boys Division I Championship at 8:30 tonight, and then the Slam Dunk competition to kind of close everything off. So we got a lot of stuff going on tonight.
That's going to be the defending champs Potter's House against Riverdale.
Yeah.
Both of them have battled out some tough games to find themselves in the championship game. It's been
I'm telling
hard
you,
earned and well deserved.
both of those Division I championships are going to be something else. So Taj Eddy walking it up here. Faith staying in that man defense.
So Riverdale and Potter's House both have plenty of rest, as they didn't play the 4 o'clock game yesterday, so they should be well rested and ready to battle.
So Arnaud Apelli with his third, and team sixth. And Tennessee Prep play it in. That's picked off down the lane. The pass goes through the hands of Kalkowski. Now Apelli for three, no. And the rebound comes out front on the run. Reverse layup wouldn't go. Picked up on the inside. That won't go. And still loose. And it will be Faith basketball. 1:40 to go in the third. 50-39. The lead for Tennessee Prep. Again, some full court pressure here. Comes in the corner to Eppley. Pass in the middle for Holmes. Throws that up and in. Quan Holmes with the bucket. 50-41. Eddy into the front court. Little crossover. Eddy down the lane. Fires off the glass and scores. 52-41, 1 minute to go in the quarter. And this pass off to Eppley for three. That's no good. Back up with it. Eddy spins down the lane and lost it going in. And he will get to the line for 2 shots. Trey Bates with his third, team 7th. Free throw good by Taj. Isaiah Boissard in for Tennessee Prep. Isaac Neal checks in for Faith. And the second one misses. Back up it comes. And we have a whistle and a pushing foul on Taj Eddy. It'll be his third and team 4th. So Faith to play it in here as Aquan Holmes will look to play it in. Isaac Neal will bring it up into the front court for Faith. There's an off on the wing for Kalkowski. They swing it around. 3 ball is good. Triple for Isaac Neal. And that's 53-44, down to 15 seconds to go in the quarter. And there is a charge. And Boissard lost control of it anyway, so that is the third on Boissard and team fifth. So again, full court pressure from Tennessee Prep. On a 10 seconds into the front court. Now in the corner, 3-ball. Good. That's Kolkowski. Another triple, and they're starting to heat up. It's 53-47. The game getting a little closer. Down to a 6-point lead for Tennessee Prep. We'll head to the fourth of this Elite Division Championship in just a moment. You're watching the NACA.
Educating students.
Educating students.
To become servants of Christ. Servants of Christ.
Para llegar a ser servidores de Cristo.
To make a difference in today's world.
Faire une différence dans le monde d'aujourd'hui. Einen Unterschied in der heutigen Welt zu machen.
Fazer uma diferença no mundo de hoje.
تغییر بدید دنیا را در این روزا.
Мы можем изменить сегодняшний мир.
And it comes in the backcourt for Isaac Neal. Mixing up far side to Thomas. Thomas with the step, now fires a three. That's way off the mark. Gets his own rebound, missed the putback. Now outside, 3-ball from Neal. That's good. Isaac Neal with another three, his second. And it's 53-50.
They're starting to chop that lead down. Now a 3-point game.
Tajani with it. And they looking far side. Giles trying to back in, fires. That won't go. Now Neal out on the run. Swings it across. Down the lane, and the layup wouldn't go for Trey Bates. Tajani lost it. Now left side 3-ball. Got the friendly roll. Triple for Shandon Goldman. His third three of the game, and it's 56-50, down to 6:45 to go. Out front with it was Trey Bates. And that jumper off the mark, and out of bounds it goes. Tajani almost took out the coach from Faith. And it will be Crusader basketball. And it comes to Thomas. Back right side. That shot blocked, but a whistle and a foul on Shandon Goldman. That'll be his first. Team sixth. And to the free throw line goes Aquan Holmes. Free throw is good. And Aquan has one more coming. That's good. 56-52 is the lead now for Tennessee Prep on the 6:20 to go. All swung around the far side to Crawford. Now down the lane. That wouldn't go for Goldman. Back to the way, Neal, good pass. The layup missed, though, by David Kolkowski, and then we get a whistle and a foul on Aquan Holmes. That's his first. And then team 8, so one of the bonus coming up here with 6 minutes left. So Jordan Giles to the free throw line here. First one good. And Giles will have another one coming. 57-52, the lead for Tennessee Prep. And the second one off the mark. Up it comes for Holmes. Down the lane, forced that up, no. And the rebound on the inside taken away by Goldman. Now it comes to Giles. Down the lane and lays it up and in. That's a tough shot from Jordan Giles. 59-52, 5:40 to go. Thomas off to Neal. His runner won't go. And still loose now. Picked up. Shot fired off the mark. And back up it comes. Couple of full court looks. This time a little touch pass back over to Giles, and he will head to the free throw line. So a foul on Jalen Thomas. That's his second, team 9th. And 2 shots for Jordan Giles here. So Giles getting set to offer this here. That's good. And Jordan will have another one coming. And Arnaud Eppley back into the lineup. So second free throw on the way. No good. 1 out of 2 then trip. It's 60-52, down to 5:15 to go. Out top, pull jumper from 15 feet is off the mark by Trey Bates. That knocked out of bounds, and it will stay Tennessee Prep basketball. And we got a whistle and a full timeout to Tennessee Prep. They lead at 60-52 with 5:06 left here in this Boys Elite Championship. You're watching the NACA. So Taj Eddy will bring it up. 60-52 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. Goldman, his pass is picked off.
Tried to kick it outside.
And Kolkowski is going to head to the free throw line, I believe. Foul will be on Rob Steele. That's his second. Free throw here is off the mark by Kolkowski. We'll have another one coming.
This Elite Series division has been fun to watch, John. A lot faster paced.
Yeah, they get up and down the floor in a hurry. Second one rattles in and out. And Taj Eddy brings it up. Little step back jumper, and that rattles around and in. Taj Eddy with a pretty move. Nice little crossover step back.
It brought some of the fans off their feet.
Thomas hands it off to Holmes down the lane, has that blocked. But he will head to the free throw line. Fouling Shandon Goldman, his second. 62-52 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. As Aquan Holmes to the free throw line. Rattles around and off. And Holmes will have another one coming. And that free throw is good. And we have a timeout, 30-second timeout to Faith. 4:26 to go. It's 62-53, the lead for Tennessee Prep. As we mentioned for Tennessee Prep, Taj Eddy with a Southeast Missouri State commitment, but Romani Hansen has quite a few Division I offers. Jordan Giles, Shandon Goldman, Isaiah Broussard, all with multiple Division I offers off this Tennessee Prep team, and you can see why. And they can play. Taj Eddy averaging 25 points a game. Now, today he only has 12, but you can definitely see how he can fill it up when need be. Now, Jordan Giles closer to his average of 18. But this team can really play. Faith is way behind what their average would be, although they normally play 20-minute halves, which would end up being about 8 more minutes, but they're only at a 53-point total, and they average right around 103. Out front, Giles with it. Down the lane, kicks it off in the corner. 3 ball won't go. Rebound to Holmes, and it's taken right away. Tip pass back over. And picked up by Bates on the run. He lost it, kicked it in the corner for Kolkowski. And a long 3. That's off the mark by Arnaud Epley. And now Eddy will bring it up.
Looks like he's going to slow it down just a little bit.
Well, no point in getting in a big hurry if you're Tennessee Prep, up 9 with about 3.5 minutes to go. Eddy down the lane. Nope, it'll head to the free throw line. Foul is on David Kolkowski. That will be his third. And 2 free throws coming up here for Taj Eddy. And that free throw is good. As Isaac Neal checks back in for Faith, Mark Crawford and Isaiah Broussard back in for Tennessee Prep.
Be sure to tune in after the game for the Elite Series award ceremony with a presentation of the National Championship banner and trophy for the winner. And there'll also be individual awards and team offensive and defensive awards as well. So be sure to tune in after the game for that award ceremony.
So a good take there from Jalen Thomas, 63-55. Down to 3:10 to go. And that pass taken away by Neal. Tried to get it out on the break. Got a whistle and a foul. Foul is on Taj Eddy. That's his 4th. Oh, I thought they called that on Taj Eddy, but they say that it's on Romani Hansen, which would be his second. As the first free throw is good. And the second one is good as well. So 63-57 as we approach 3 minutes to go. Off the corner it goes for Hansen. Crawford forces that, and it's not there. And then a foul underneath on Jordan Giles. Well, they're just kind of letting Faith back in it with some not very smart basketball.
They're definitely leaving the door open.
Giles picks up his third. To the free throw line goes Trey Bates. And free throw is good. And Bates will have another one coming, 63-58. As Rob Steele and Shandon Goldman check back in. And the second one off the mark. 63-58 down at 2:45 left. That's pass sails out of bounds, and it will be Faith basketball. Down the lane, that shot blocked out of bounds, and it went off of Aquan Holmes last. Off it comes to Eddie, trying to swing it back over, and that loose now picked up. Free throw shot is good. Nice little floater from the free throw line. And Taj Eddy gets the bucket, 65-58. Back the other way. Little layup is good by Aquan Holmes. And we have a 30-second timeout to Faith. 2:10 left, 65-60 is the lead for Tennessee Prep. Well, still plenty of basketball to come your way. Girls Division I championship up next between Potter's House and Riverdale, and I think they're going to go to a full timeout here. So we'll take one as well. Why not? Be back in a moment. You're watching the Elite Championship from the NACA. And it comes to Taj Eddy. Trying to work it up into the front court. Cross it goes to Crawford. Back to Eddy. Flips it off for Goldman. Now Giles in the post and lays it up good in the foul. So Jordan Giles with the bucket. The foul on Isaac Neal, that's his first foul. And to the free throw line goes Jordan Giles. Free throw here is short. And back he comes. Off on the wing, Kolkowski for three. That won't go. And the rebound down low. Back to the way comes Goldman. Giles down the lane, and we got a blocking foul on Kolkowski. That will be his fourth. And Jordan Giles back to the free throw line. Giles with the first free throw. That's good. We'll have another one coming as Arnaud Eppley checks into the lineup. Free throw here from Giles is good. Makes a pair, and we've got timeout to, I believe it's Tennessee Prep. 69-60. They lead it with 1:31 to go in this Elite Division Championship. Be back with more in just a moment. You're watching the NACA National Championships. (69-60), Tennessee Prep leads it. Faith plays it in, down to 1:30 to go. Off it comes for Thomas. Thomas down the lane, and we get a whistle and a foul on Taj Eddy. That will be his fourth. And a free throw here is good from Jalen Thomas. He'll have another one coming. Von Rodriguez in for Faith. Jordan Giles back in for Tennessee Prep. And the second one off the mark. We got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. Rodriguez picks up his third foul. And to the free throw line goes Romani Hansen. Free throw here is no good. Romani will have another one coming in a minute as Kolkowski checks back in. Second free throw is good. 1 out of 2 makes it 70-61. Down to 1:15 to go. That's no good. Tip back out. Hansen gives it back up for Giles. Swings it ahead. That pass picked off by Thomas. He'll fire a three. That's good. Jalen Thomas with a triple, and it's 71-64 with 1:03 to go. And we have a full timeout to Faith. Take a break. We'll be back with more of this Elite Division Championship in just a moment. So Tennessee Prep to play it in. Wide open is Taj Eddy, and he'll just lay it in. Everybody forgot to cover the long pass.
Can't forget about Taj, John.
73-64, back the other way. Boy, that's a nice move to the hoop. Jalen Thomas finishes with a spinner off the glass, 73-66. Down to 42 seconds to go, and that's stolen away. Jalen Thomas will fire a three. That's good. My goodness. So it should be 73-69. With 36 seconds left. And we got another full timeout here. So 73-69, 36 seconds left. Once again, we'll take another brief timeout, come back with more of the Elite Division Championship here from the NACA. So Tennessee Prep to play it in. They lead at 73-69 with 36 seconds left. So in it comes to Jamar Joseph. And he is fouled in the backcourt. Well, foul on the play on Arnaud Eppley. That's his fourth. And to the free throw line goes Jamar Joseph.
Faith's coach is making his case of claiming that that wasn't a foul, that he just fell down. It did sound like it.
Yes. It actually hit him pretty hard. First free throw misses. Jamar Joseph will get another one here. And the second one is good. 74-69, down to 33 seconds left.
Here comes Faith Baptist.
So inbound here from Kolkowski. And it comes up into the front court. Bates kicks it back out. Three ball on the wing. Good! Another triple. This one by Aquan Holmes. And inbounds past 74-72, and there's another foul. And this keeps getting closer. So the foul on Arnaud Eppley, that's his fifth. So Arnaud will check out.
If you want to put together a last-minute comeback, they're definitely following the blueprint.
all that is burying 1-3 after another while Tennessee Prep splits free throws. And if you don't make your free throws, a lead can disappear in a hurry. So now Romani Hansen at the line, and he really needs to make 2 here. He hits the first. 75-72. As into the lineup comes Isaiah Broussard. And the free throw misses, but the rebound back up, good, and a foul. And wow, is that huge?
That was huge for Tennessee Prep.
Wow,
it's going to make it really tough right there.
And the 5th foul on David Kolkowski, so he's done. Boy, that was a huge rebound by Jordan Giles. So go to the line here. Kolkowski has decided he's not going out, and now he will. As into the lineup comes Tavis Mobley. 77-72 is the lead for Tennessee Prep.
That's going to close that door a little bit more on that comeback from Faith Baptist, but you really have to tip your hat to Faith.
And the free throw is good. Boy, if they could have come up with that board, I would have liked their chances. 78-72, down to 12 seconds left. 3 on the wing. That won't go. The rebound by Giles. And I believe that is going to do it. 80-72 is the final. And an 8-point win for Tennessee Prep as they win it 87-82. Tennessee Prep winning the Elite Division Championship here at the NACA Championships. Final scoring totals. First of all, for Faith Baptist, Trey Bates with 9 points, including 3 of 4 from the line. 17 points for Quan Holmes, including 1-3. He was 6 of 8 from the line. 13 points for David Kolkowski, including 2 threes. He was 1 of 4 from the stripe. 10 points for Isaac Neal, including 2 3-point field goals. 23 points for Jalen Thomas, including 4 3-point field goals. He was 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Faith was 8 of 25 from 3-point range. For Tennessee Prep, 6 points for Jamar Joseph, including 1 3. He was 1 of 2 from the line. 6 points for Rob Steele, including 2 3-point field goals. 1 3 for Isaiah Boissard. Mark Crawford had 2 points. 11 for Shandon Goldman, including 3 3-point field goals. 11 points from Romani Hansen. He was 7 of 10 from the free throw line. 17 points for Taj Eddy, including 1 3. He was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 19 points for Jordan Giles, including 1 3. He was 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Tennessee Prep, 9 of 19 from 3-point range, and they win it 80-72. So in just a moment here, we'll have the award ceremony. Just a reminder, Girls Division I up next, Boys Division I at 8:30 tonight. So stick around for this award ceremony. I'll bring that to you in just a moment when they get everything set and ready to go.
I'm going to call out the names of our all-tournament team. You guys come to half court, please, for your award. From Tennessee Prep, Taj Edie. From Faith Baptist, Treshan Bates. From Standard of Excellence, Dylan Snyder. From Tennessee Prep, Jamar Joseph. From Faith Baptist, Isaac Neal. From Tennessee Prep, Jordan Giles. The most valuable offensive player for the tournament, give a nice hand to Tennessee Prep's Taj Eady. Most valuable defensive player, give a nice hand to Faith Baptist, Treshan Bates. All right, thank you guys. Congratulations, all tournament team. Fourth place for the tournament was Combine Atlanta, black. Third place was Combine Charlotte, white. National runner-up, give a nice hand to Faith Baptist from Ludowici, Georgia. Can people hear me? And the elite NACA champion, Tennessee Prep from Memphis, Tennessee.